I think we're ready as we wanted to be, and we're excited to start playing some games, and I feel like our preparation's been right up to this point, and we're chomping at the bit.
Pretty tough opponent as opposed to what some other teams are playing across the country. You for or against that?
I'm all for it. It's a big challenge for us. They're a very talented team. Really athletic. They're going to challenge our defensive concepts. We're going to have to contain penetration and stay in front of people and kind of control them in transition. But I think we're up for the challenge and we're ready for it.
Tyler, how do you prepare for the amount of contact that's going to be allowed in a game? Because depending on the refereeing, the crew, it can change night to night. How do you kind of be ready for what they're going to do?
Yeah, every night's different with that type of stuff, and so my mindset's the same going into every game, and that's just to be aggressive and play on attack, and that's the way Coach Rose wants us to play. And so, the first 4 or 5 minutes you can kind of get a feel for how the refs are calling stuff, and so you just have to make those little in-game adjustments, but still keep that attacking mindset.
How does it work as far as being prepared to finish with contact? Because sometimes you barely get touched and the whistle's going to blow, and other times, 2 or 3 guys are going to hammer you and there's no call and you still got to finish it.
Yeah. You can't be playing to avoid contact. You got to go right at guys and be as aggressive as possible. And then if the ref makes a call, then he makes it. But if not, you're trying to finish everything, even with contact.
These first 2 exhibition games, who have you been impressed with in particular that you think may have a breakout season on the team?
Lots of different guys. I mean, I think our freshmen have stepped up. I like the way Dalton's playing, and Jake Toulson. He's been shooting the ball really well. He plays really hard. And so I like the contributions those guys are giving us, and I think our bigs are coming along, Isaac, and it'll be good to have Nate back in there. So we got to keep bringing everyone along, and but I think I'm happy with the way everyone's played so far.
Todd, what do you think is the most significant impact of a roster that has 15 guys available to Coach Rose going into the first game?
I think just the depth. We haven't had that type of depth, at least in my time here, and so there's lots of talented guys, talented scorers, and guys they're not afraid to get in the game and help contribute. And so, I mean, obviously you can't play 15 guys, but I know if you called on any one of those guys, they're going to be ready to go and they're going to give you their best effort. And so it's got to give some comfort to coach, knowing there's 15 guys that are ready to play.
When you were with Team USA, you were on a roster loaded with guys, obviously they're all top of their game. And if you're not starting, when you get a chance to go in, do you feel pressure to, well, this is my shot, I better play really well right now? I mean, in the comparison to this year's team with many different guys who, get the shot, but if they're not playing well, they could come out and another guy could have a shot at it, that kind of thing.
No, that was a big challenge for me. I hadn't had that before in that USA deal. And so when I got in there, there was a few games I tried to do too much, and I think I'll be able to help some of the younger guys and some of those guys that aren't seeing as many minutes as they want to. You got to just come in, and everything's got to be about the team, and you got to let the game come to you. And as long as you're just playing hard, there's enough opportunities for everyone to contribute and help.